Bulls start out with the ball. And the starting group for Chicago. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And James gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
To the middle. Ooh, and James outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. He passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Lots of room. Rebound by the Bulls.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And James gets it to go.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
James against Curry. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James up top. Give him 8. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 1. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Pippen. And stolen by Leonard. And here's Curry to the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Antetokounmpo to pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Leonard for 3. Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. Chamberlain, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Mutombo. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Bulls trail by 5. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Leonard outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Wembanyama. Here's Mutombo. Now here's Curry.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Pippen. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. The shot. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Leonard outside. And here's Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. It's James with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 10 points in the game.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, leading by 1. Don't go. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
On the court for the Bulls, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Curry. They swipe it. James against Wembanyama. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry. Shot on the wing. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
James outside. Mutombo with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. Back to Curry. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. The Bulls trail by 4. James inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mutombo. Now Curry. Check by James. Curry's shot is off.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Chamberlain. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. Curry with another miss. Chicago trailing here. James, right side. Can't connect from 14.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Back to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Shot from the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Wembanyama, pass to Leonard. The Sixers with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening.
3 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. 1:07 left in the second period. Leonard left side. Back to Wembanyama. They need this. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Launches a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Wembanyama. 29 seconds left in the first half. On target from range. Leonard's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Here goes Giannis. Shot blocked. Good.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in at small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
James outside. O'Neal pulls it in. The Sixers trailing. Leonard going in. And the dunk by Leonard. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
James outside. From outside, off the mark. Leonard on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard passes to O'Neal. The bank shot, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And his Curry for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Timeout called. The Bulls.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to James. That one no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. Outside Curry. Now Wembanyama from deep three-point range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Now, here's James. Covered by Wembanyama.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Wing shot on the way. Yes, on the jumper. And now a 7-point 76ers lead.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 7. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. And here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. And he jams it home with authority.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Pass to Mutombo. Up top, Curry. Here's Mutombo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. Now Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4. Wembanyama with a bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
James outside. Off target from outside. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. From the stripe. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Back to Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 20 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Timeout, Bulls. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from 14. He got it.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard's there. Wide open look. Yes, sir! Count it!
The assist, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Curry, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Bulls trail by 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Curry outside. Ooh, the shot misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now James. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
They set the pick. Curry fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. 54 seconds left in the game. From deep. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Curry. "34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Leonard. Oh, it doesn't go.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill.
tip-off goes to Chicago. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Pippen. Then it's James. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Antetokounmpo. And at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Leonard. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
SGA passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pippen kicks to SGA. Back to Pippen. Pass to SGA. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop. And he knows how to draw the fouls, too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside Leonard. Back to Curry. Pass to Leonard. Now Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Leonard, no luck.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Pippen, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Back to Curry. To end the cold streak. And again, Chicago, no good. LeBron passes to Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry against James. Pippen for 3. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Giannis against Wembanyama. Right side, Pippen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. .110 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers with another miss. Bulls trail by 3. Now Wembanyama. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Curry. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Curry against Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Leonard. Shoots from the corner. Pass GA, no good. Wembanyama passes to Leonard. Here's the three. And the Bulls, another three.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Chamberlain is out there with James. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Pippen. And it's Giannis in at the small forward.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Pippen with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. James misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Leonard kicks to Curry. Back to Leonard. Fires the three. The Bulls with another miss. His first shot coming late. Chamberlain's shot is off. And Chicago has possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Outside Leonard from deep. Here's Shaq. Look out, Ren. Here comes Shaq.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Curry against James. Curry dishes to O'Neal. Inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Curry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Pippen, the pass to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Wembanyama. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Curry. Rebound by the 76ers. Pippen down low. Wembanyama on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's SGA. He has 5. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. James outside. Pippen for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats one up. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Chamberlain. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Curry.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Leonard. He has 7. O'Neal is screen on Giannis. Back to Curry from downtown. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. You've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The 76ers trail by 9. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Pippen. Fades and shoots. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Up top, Curry. James covering. Curry can't get it to go. Curry's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's James. Here's Chamberlain. And Curry pulls it down.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Wembanyama. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to SGA. Rebound by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard looking around. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Pippen. Shaq's shot is good. O'Neal's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Bulls. Giannis outside. Outside, SGA. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama against LeBron.
When you got legs for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now off the inbound, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Bulls leading by 11. Now Curry. 11 points in the game. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. SGA's got his third bucket of the night. And the Bulls with possession. Curry dishes to Leonard. Curry a screen on SGA. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from the wing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Wembanyama. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Curry passes to Leonard. Wembanyama sets a screen for Leonard. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers trail by 10. Pippen kicks to LeBron. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Curry finds O'Neal. Now Wembanyama. From past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. SGA from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th assist in this one. SGA against Leonard. Outside Curry. Trying to get something going. That one misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, Antetokounmpo out there with James.
Oh, my! Legal.
Never seen it.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. And right on target with the switch. And the Bulls lead by 7.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Now Pippen. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. Curry against James. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Takes a 3. Another miss by Curry.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
That one good for 2.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pippen with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. O'Neal looking around. Curry against James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Antetokounmpo puts it right back up and in.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's Curry for 3, and there's the 3.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Curry a screen on SGA. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside, O'Neal. Now Curry. Here's the shot. Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor. A master at getting up to block shots.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, O'Neal. Now Curry. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And So it's Chicago winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline.